Is it up? I had to disconnect my VPN right as I started. So I got no idea if it's running. About to find out in a second. Or 2 or 3, I don't know. Depends how long it takes. I await the response from... Oh, reconnection. I was about to say reconnection. Reconnection successful. Let me see here if I accidentally made more than one video on Twitch. Did I? No, it looks like the same one. Good. Good stuff. How's the YouTube going? Man, my face is so malleable. YouTube looks like it's good as well. Nice, nice. Okay. Let me open that up. Late today, like has been the usual, unfortunately. One day the schedule will be fixed. Anyway, in terms of work I did today, I've been very... What's the right word? Overwhelmed, confused, worried. Hey, Ristina, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I've been all of the emotions today. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been doing a lot of planning. I've been thinking, how do I maximize my potential advertising? Maybe I should focus more on making entertaining ads rather than like very, how do I say it? Like plain ads? Should worry more about the creative. Wow, it's okay. What's okay? Ella, what is okay? Everything is okay. Life is okay for the most part, at least. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of planning. Where did I keep all of my information? Oh yeah, also I worked on the nurture campaign too. How many hours you work daily before you jump on stream? It really depends. So usually I was streaming at 3 p.m. Central European Summertime, which is like 7 hours before now. This week has been a little funky. I've been streaming late. Usually I also haven't been working as much this week. Also, same kind of reason. Usually though, I work around 11 hours on average. That's with no break and no distractions. Like my phone time would be at 0. It's full work for 11 hours, focused work. I sometimes I don't even open my blinds and I like plug headphones in so I don't get distracted. So usually around 11 hours. I could break down my entire schedule. I usually wake up on a normal day. I wake up at around 7 a.m. Do all the, toiletry, hygiene stuff. Then I get to work at around 7:30-ish most of the time. I work up until 1, then I eat for an hour, and then usually around 2 to 3 around 2 I would normally prepare for stream, and then at 3 I would stream. Then I would typically stream for about 1 to 2 hours. Depends on the day and how much stuff I have to cover. And then once I'm finished, I would work up until about 6 or 7 where I'd eat again. And then after that, I would work up until usually about 10 p.m. So that's usually the normal schedule. Then occasionally, it should be more often than it is, but occasionally I throw in an hour workout as well. I was working out every day at one point, but because I've been so busy, like I know I shouldn't skip workouts, but I've been trying to dump as many hours as I possibly can into this thing because I'm running out of money and I really need it. So, hey, hold on, is that Polish? No, it's not. It does just say stew. I thought it was the weird letter with the dash across it. But no, it does just say stew. Is that your actual name? Let me see. What can I... Oh, yeah, the email nurture campaign. I'll show you the ad statistics. I'll show you the email nurture campaign I've been working on. I've honestly just been planning it out. I haven't really structured it properly or written it properly. So actually, maybe I'm not going to show it because it's not very good right now. I need to work on it. I just made one email. Just to make sure that I don't run out of emails on my current automation, because when people leave the automation, I can't put them back in at a certain part. So I'm trying to keep at least a day ahead of it. But I need to work out the rest of it still. Hey, Sajal, what's up? I do a 10 meter or 10 a.m. hit workout. Saves a lot of time. I actually have a small home gym, so I really have no excuse to do it, not to do it. I have a bench. I have adjustable dumbbells up to 35 kilos each. And I have a pull-up bar, some resistance bands, some other crap. Like, I have enough equipment to do a full workout at home. I don't. I should, but the stress is like killing me, you know, trying to keep up with it. That's nice though. Yeah, hit workouts are nice. You could get those done in 10 minute. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Look, it's been a long day, okay? You meant 10 minute. Yes, okay. I understand now. Yeah, you could get hit workouts done pretty well. They keep you in shape. It's nice. Hello, I'm new. Hello, new. I'm Dev. I think I'm the only one here. You are not the only one here. All good, man. I was unaware you changed your time of streaming. Yeah, I was unaware either. It kind of hit me like a truck. It just started happening, and I've just been running with it. Hey, Hadi, what's up? What make of this channel? What? What? You mean what is it about? I don't know why, but that sounds so like Italian. Like, what the make of this channel? You know, like Mario-esque. I'm new to your channel. My name's Shady. Shady. Like Slim Shady? The real Slim Shady, please stand up. We got Shady over here. It says Shady VR. Do you make VR videos? Let's go over our ad account. Yes. Nice. Good for you. Are you consistent? Are you consistent? Sorry, my English is not good. It's all good, man. I'm sorry that the YouTube algorithm is forcing you to watch videos you don't understand. That's not your fault. Let's see. Okay, ad campaign. So our one ad set that is performing well is currently at €15.50 per lead, which is actually inaccurate. It's probably closer to €18-ish, which is not bad. I want to bring it down though. The new campaign I launched is still in testing phase. It's at €25 spent right now. Then you got some, yeah, the link clicks on the one ad set is 99. Link clicks on the other one is 14, which is getting there, but nobody's converting from the opt-in page, so that might need some work. But it's still early. It's still, you know, not too big of a deal. I want to make a new ad campaign though that's like more focused on trying to be entertaining and include like top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel ads. For anybody who doesn't know what that means, top of funnel is like trying to generate demand, so basically making people problem aware. Middle of the funnel is trying to reinforce like a solution that you have, either with reviews, testimonials, case studies, or teaching something valuable, whatever. And then the bottom is trying to get them to convert. So you want to have all of the different ad types in one campaign and one ad set nowadays actually as well, because Meta automatically is supposed to show the correct ad to the correct person in the stage of the funnel that they're at. And that could increase conversions as well. So I'll see. This one, let me know how far you can go. Let me figure out how fit you are. Okay, sure. Let me take a look at this. Audio off. I'm not really fit when it comes to cardio. When I went to the gym still, I was pretty fit when it came to muscle building. and like strength training, I could deadlift like, I think the most I've ever deadlifted was like 180 kilos for 5 reps. And I weighed like 73 kilos. It's not like extremely strong or anything, but that was what I was good at mostly. I could bench 115, I think it was, maybe 112 kilos as well. I was really good at pull-ups. Pull-ups were like my best thing. I could do like 8 pull-ups with 30 kilos extra weight. I was really good at dips too. I could do around 10-ish with, I think it was 50 kilos. That's pretty good at dips. The cardio shit destroys me. I am not good at that at all. That's something I really need to work on. Let me see this. Burn 1 kg of fat every day. Sure, buddy. 10 kg in 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe if you starve yourself. Could you actually lose 10 kg in 2 weeks if you starve yourself? Let me calculate it for myself. I'm kind of curious. So a kilogram, 7,700 calories. Was that half a kilo or 1 kilo? Can't remember. Let me check. 7,700 calories is 1 kilo. Okay. So, to lose 10, you would need to lose 77,000 calories. So if I don't eat, my maintenance is around 2,800. So 2,800, fucking calculator. 2,800 times 14. Fuck's sake, why is it at 0? 2,800 times 14. No. It's literally, even if you starve yourself, this is literally impossible for me. The most amount of weight I could lose in 2 weeks with starvation, with 0 calories, like full on fasting, is 5 kilos. Try putting in some snake plants in your room. They produce a lot of oxygen, extremely good for brains. Snake plants? I have never even heard of that. Oh, they look cool. It would fit my branding too. Maybe I should put one of these in here, yeah. Huh. You know what? I'll look into that. That's kind of a cool looking plant. I'm not a huge plant guy. I do grow a few plants. I actually have some herbs. I've got basil. I grow cherry tomatoes, little peppers, like bell peppers. I also have oregano. That's it, I think. Are you Harry Styles? Oh my god, no, I'm not Harry Styles. Why do you say that? I'm not that handsome. Don't flatter me. So what happened? You casino or just talking? No, I don't. What do you mean casino? No, I don't. We don't fucking gamble around here. Should I? Hey, Ellebeck, what's up? Am I supposed to be gambling? Is that what you want me to do? Maybe I should start gambling streams. Actually, is that even allowed on YouTube anymore? I feel like that's not a thing anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure. Can't remember. Anyway, yes, the ad campaign. We've spent 300 euro on one ad set, 25 on the other. Running out of money, really low now. Pretty shitty. I think I went over most of the CTR as well. The link click-through rate on the blueprint ad is 1.64%, and on the new one is 1.4, which is like average. It's not good or bad. It's around 1.5 is like average. So it's doing okay. Could be doing better, but it is doing decent. Anything else? That's about it, I think. I could go over my... Actually, let me check this I forgot I was in the middle of this. My brain is like, I feel very ADHD right now. My brain's all over the place. Let me see here. Oh, great ad. I need to fucking copy paste this link into my Brave browser so I don't get ads. Me no like face YouTube ads. There we go. That's better. 9 minutes of extreme fat destroyer. Yes. I'm assuming that means 30 seconds and not 30 inches. 30 to 30-inch jumping jacks. Imagine that. That would be fucking exhausting. Having to jump 30 inches on every jumping jack. That would be nuts. It's probably 30 seconds. 30-second jumping jack, wall sit, push-ups, abdominal crunch, step up onto chair, squat, tricep dip into chair, plank, high knees running in place, lunge, push-up and rotation, left side plank. I could probably do at least a few sets of this. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to try because I haven't done a HIIT workout in a very long time, so. But it doesn't seem that bad. Like burpees? No, jumping jacks. Like I really don't want to get up and do it because you're gonna see too much. Is there a way that can show you? Hold on, let me stand to the side or something. You know, no, you know what? Fuck, why would I show it? You know what? Just look it up. Jumping jacks, like the star shit, like whoop, whoop, you know, the really gay looking exercise. You know the one. I almost made a horrendous mistake by trying to show it on stream. That would have ended my career immediately. I say that as if I'm some popular YouTuber, which is just not true. Can you try now? Why do you want me to do a 10-minute HIIT workout live right now? Really? I don't even, like, I'm not even in the right attire for this. I have fucking suit pants on. How much do you want me to do? No, please, God, don't. I'm messing with you. No, somebody else wants me to do it. You really want me to do it live on stream? I mean, you wouldn't even see anything. I would have to set it up in a way that you could see. I'm not sure how I would do it. Let me think about it. I could do like at least one set. I did actually at one point want to do a workout stream, like a proper setup workout stream, because I thought that, you know, it's pretty important to work out and to be healthy. So I kind of wanted to include it, you know, healthy body, healthy mind type shit. I mean, yeah, you won't see a lot of this. You know what? Maybe, look, I'm 30-second walls. Okay, I can do a 30-second wall sit on stream. I will save this video. And I will do it for you one of the days. I don't know which days, but one day I will have a workout stream and I will do this as the warm-up. Okay, fair enough. Because then I'll be able to set up the camera so you can actually see everything. Because right now, like when I do crunches or whatever, you're just not going to see anything. It wouldn't be fun. I can do the wall sit though. Can I move this shit? Hold on. Is that enough space? Is that enough? It's a bit slippery here. I don't know if you can even hear me. I'm like slide. It's taking so much power for me to like not slide forward. You have no idea how much effort I have to put in. Like my feet are like sliding so hard right now. Also, I don't know how much time has passed. I'm not really counting. You know, one, two, whatever. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna estimate. I don't know, maybe another 15 seconds or so. One, two, three, you know. Also, I am at a 90-degree angle, I promise. Angle might look a bit weird because the camera is like angled different, but I am at a 90-degree angle. That's probably been about 30 seconds. That's probably enough. Behind near the curtain, I see empty wall area. That was good enough. Move this back. That was probably about 30 seconds. There you go. It was really hard to keep my feet from sliding. These Crocs are not very... Brain? What's the word? Grippy? I think there's a better word for it. But, I'm gonna go with grippy. Anyway. Anything else to update you on? Not too sure. What else did I do? I did the nurture thing, which is not finished, so I don't really want to show it. You're welcome. Yeah, heart for you too. Yeah. You know, this is kind of a side topic, but I've been collecting like messages of haters and rejections I've been getting from anybody I've talked to. Because I think one day, imagine I make it, I thought of a really cool photograph that I want to take, which is to take my genuine, all of my haters and rejection messages that I've ever received and put them on a wall, framed, and just be standing in front of it and looking at it. I think that would be a fucking badass picture. I really want to take that. I don't know if anybody's already done it, but I imagine it would be really cool. You know what else I've always really wanted? This is like a really stupid thing to want, but I've always wanted to have one of those giant paintings on the wall. You know when somebody walks into your house and it's just a painting of you naked with like a leaf covering your balls? I don't know why, but I really just want one of those. Because it's so fucking pretentious that to me it's just so funny because of that. Hey Evelyn, what's up? I don't know if I scared you away with that image, sorry. The classic fig leaf. You gotta admit though, it's a pretty fucking funny thing to have on a wall, because it's gonna make people either love you or hate you immediately. But I think that you can make it so that everybody would like you if you present it in a way like, yeah, I fully know what I did here. I did it on purpose. I'm not a pretentious prick. God, my hair is so dirty again already. Living in a hot country really makes your hair get oily fast, huh? Also, it looks worse because when it's dark in this room and I stream at night, it's just, for some reason, the lighting is significantly worse. What else did I do today? Oh, let me take a look at my stuff. Market research. Yeah, I did a little bit of market research to see what other people complained about in marketing agencies. Found some really shitty reviews. I've seen one where a guy did a 3-color tone picture of himself. I'm not 100% sure what that is. But yeah, I like this review. Impatient and potentially xenophobic. I thought that was really funny. Potentially xenophobic. It's just such a funny title to give a review. The background was one color, his silhouette was a darker color, then he put his hair and facial hair as the third darkest color. That sounds extremely gay. That's like faggot behavior. I kind of want to see it though. Maybe it was done tastefully. But yeah, some of these reviews were useful for me to figure out like what it is that I want to advertise. I actually came up with a good idea. I think it's a good idea for an ad campaign that I want to run. Which is, what if I did an ad campaign which was just completely the opposite of any other one? All marketing agencies I pretty much see nowadays give a really good, strong offer. Something like get 10 clients in 30 days, 10 appointments in 30 days, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But they'd say get 20 clients in 180 days or whatever. You get the gist. A lot of them are doing the same kind of offer. So what if I came out into the marketplace and I was like, I can't promise you 10 clients in 30 days. I have a feeling because a lot of people see all of those promises that they just don't believe them. There's a very high level of skepticism. And I picked up on this from some of the reviews I was reading, that a lot of these people had high hopes, but they were completely fucked over. And a lot of people have been burned by freelancers and stuff. So I was thinking, what if I just come into the marketplace and I'm like, look, I can't promise you 10 clients in 30 days because, you know, nobody can. And I explained the fact that other companies doing it are lying, you know, because it's unpredictable, whatever. But then I could say, but I can promise that we will work for free until you get a certain amount of results. And that being, that offer being given after prefacing that we can't promise them concrete results and building trust that way, I feel like would build up a lot of trust overall, and that they would believe that as an offer. It's still a good offer, but it's believable because it's been prefaced by me breaking down something that is a high level of skepticism about it. Now, I don't know if I'm thinking about it correctly. I would have to test it. Every time I have to test something new, especially if it's something that's not established, I get a little bit worried because if I'm right, it could be great. If I'm wrong, I'm going to waste a lot of budget and I don't have a lot to play with. So I'm really hoping it will work out. Look up iPod silhouette. It's like that. Okay, sure. iPod silhouette. That's like fucking Enter the Spider-Verse type style art. I can see something like this existing in Enter the Spider-Verse for some reason. Really has that vibe. I feel like this is the kind of stuff people only have in their house if they are in some shape or form artistic. Because I imagine if this kind of thing just would not fit in my house. It would not fit my personality at all. Just so everybody knows what I'm looking at, I'll show it on stream. This kind of shit. Oh, what happened? Oh, my stuff got brought down for some reason. I thought OBS crashed. Scared me. But it's all good. Yeah, it's a trippy art concept. It'd be a wild movie. Like a whole movie made like that? Yeah. That'd be interesting. Anyway, anybody have any topics they want to discuss? Because I'm kind of out of ideas here. Not much has been happening recently, has it? Maybe I missed some stuff. What is it exactly that you're spending money on? It's just the ad campaign. So I can't show the dashboard because I think that it would like leak information I can't show. But it's an advertising campaign. Right now I'm spending, I made ads And I set up a Facebook ads campaign, which shows my ads on Instagram and Facebook. And I'm pumping money into that. Hoping to get some people to give me their contact information, which we have so far 17 leads. It's okay for the amount of money that we've spent. I do want to improve it though. But that's pretty much where all of my budget is going right now, is into ads. I tried a cold email campaign, but the cost per lead on it was horrendous. I don't know if it's because my lead list was shit or what it was. I actually still have a lot of emails which I could email. Maybe I should be doing that every day just to exhaust them, like do it manually. Because the software I was using previously to do it automated and to track everything was very expensive. And it wasn't working well, so my cost per lead ended up being really shit. The actual email campaign, like the statistics were not horrible, but because of the softwares I was spending my money on, the cost per lead was horrible. It was like 38 euro or something like that. It sucked really bad. So now, even with like a very simple ad, we're getting like 18 euro cost per lead, which is way better than what we had, which is what I just should have done to begin with, because I started email marketing, like the cold email campaign, because I thought, you know what, emails tend to have a really high ROI, and I figured I should just go with that because I'm low on money and I'll get better returns. But it didn't go well at all. So I spent like 4 weeks on that. First week on setting up the system and then 3 weeks of running it. And it just was not doing well. So I cut it off and we started doing ads instead. What's the advertisement about? I can show you the main ads running right now. I'll show you the one that's bringing in the results, and then I'll show you the two that are new, which are still in testing phase. So we don't have much data to go off of. Give me a second. I think it'd be cool if they added an altered headspace and that art style represented that, like the main character started to trip balls or something. Yeah, that would be cool. I can see that. Let me pull up our ads here. So this is currently the ad which is bringing us all of our results. It's pretty simple. We're advertising ourselves, like the marketing service that we're providing. Learn how to get 10 plus appointments every 30 days with customers who show up on time, actually want to buy, aren't a headache to work with, for free. Click learn more to get your blueprint. Yes, B2B. I am targeting home service businesses. So like landscapers, HVAC, plumbing, electricians, whatever else. And yeah, so when they click on this, they go to my landing page where they are asked a couple questions and then have the option to opt in. And then I send them the email nurture campaign, which basically every day teaches them a small part of the full system that we use, which they can implement themselves with a specific action they can take that day. Then the other campaign that's running is mostly video ads, but I also have this image ad, which is just basically the same as the other one, but it's reworded as a direct offer instead of like a free thing. So we just say get 10 plus appointments every 30 days, same thing, and or we work for free. Did they see a presentation in this new one? So in the other one, which I just showed with the blueprint, they just opt in and then they have the opportunity to book a call to have a walkthrough of the whole system, or they would get the email campaign. So basically I would send them the emails anyway of the nurture system. And if they want, they can book a call to get the whole thing or to get a walkthrough, whatever else. This one does send them to a page with a video sales letter, which is basically just 8-minute pitch of, well, it's an overview of the system, which ends in a pitch for our service. We basically say at the end, like, well, look, you can either do this yourself, or you could have somebody and burn a lot of money testing and learning whatever, or you could let us do it for you, pretty much. So this is one of the ads, and I have 3 video ads in this with 3 different hooks to test. So I already played this one of the other day, so I don't want to like bore people by playing it again. But this is basically it. It's a very simple ad, but I wanna redo the creative to make it more fun. I want to make like a really... There's 2 more campaigns I want to work on doing. One is I want to make that ad I was talking about earlier where I just completely flip the script and I say, I can't promise you results. And the second one, which is very fun, well-edited, creative. Which is basically the visuals of the ad. You call them creatives. So it'd be like a lot of cuts, a lot of movement, good editing, stuff like that. So that's essentially it. And yeah, I already had the video sales letter. If you want to look at it, actually, because I don't want to, again, I don't want to bore people by playing it all again. I can send you, this is not the landing page, but it's a second landing page, which I have for a different sort of thing, which has the same video in it. So yeah, but it's 8 minutes long. I don't want to just play an 8-minute video on stream. So if you want to take a look at it in your off time, I'll send you a link to it so you can take a look if you're interested. Did I just like say the same thing twice? I feel like I did. Let me grab the link for you. So you won't have to opt in either. I'm not gonna make you give me your email. I'll just give you the direct link. Second. Here you go. That has the video on it. So they would also get a page before that where they would have to opt in to get access to this page. So. What's up? I like the thumbnail. Thank you. What's up, Checkered? How you doing? Post anything new? Thanks for sharing. Yeah, no problem. I mean, the whole point of this is that I share everything. So feel free to take a look at it if you want. Obviously, you could also just completely ignore it if you want. It's not the most amazing video sales letter. The content is decent, but the editing is like very minimal. I can do good editing. It's just I'm focusing on, like, I'm slow at it. I'm not good at it because I don't have like all of the technical skill to do it fast. I can get good edits done if I try. But the problem is that the try part takes me like a week and I don't have that kind of time. So the first thing I'm outsourcing as soon as I make any amount of money is video editing. Immediately getting a guy to edit all of my videos for me. That would save me immense amounts of time. Very important. Oh, but yeah, I really need to start making content again, like reels and stuff. I really want to start doing some research on what hooks are good and what I could be using. I had a couple of ideas actually, one which involved a pool, which I'm thinking of doing something cool. Man, my hair is so fucking weird. Like, I was thinking of doing something with a pool where the hook would be something like maybe me jumping in a pool while saying that I can't swim or something like that. Because I literally can't swim. So it'd be like very dangerous, kinda, for me. It might grab people's attention. The other thing I was thinking was popping a balloon at the very start of the frame. And then doing a video on grabbing attention. So I would start with like a balloon pop and confetti going everywhere. And then every 3 to 5 seconds, I would cut to another clip of different types of hooks visually explained. So like the first one would be like loud and abrupt and grab attention. The second one would be maybe something related to danger, like hanging off the side of a building. Another one would be maybe something like visual. You kind of get the idea, I hope. So I was thinking of making a video like that and ending it with a lead magnet of some kind. That might work out. I'll see. I have so many ideas, but I just have so little time to execute all of them. And it's really difficult for me to decide which ones would be the most worthwhile. I really struggle with that. It sucks when you're running so low on time. I literally have 28 days. Oh, wait, no. 22 days. Fuck. It's even less than I thought. Damn, bro. We do have a call on Monday. If they actually show up, I need to send them an appointment confirmation message. Make sure that they are actually planning on showing up. See how that goes. Another thing maybe I should do is like explain the offer behind the call a little bit. Because I just kind of say like book your free blueprint walkthrough, which I guess makes sense. But for the other one, I just say book your free growth call. But there's nothing that actually explains why they would want to book. So maybe I should add that. That might improve booking, like call conversions a little bit better. Yeah. So much stuff to do. So much. But it's okay. Gotta keep up hope. Gotta keep spirits high, you know? It'll work out eventually. If it doesn't work out on this pass, it'll work out on the next. And if it doesn't work out on the next, it'll work out on the one after that. As long as you keep trying, failure does not exist. Failure can only ever exist if you give up. If you don't give up, you have not failed. So, I'm never gonna give up. I promise you, my life is gonna go in either one of two directions. One is I'm gonna be rich and work for myself, or two, I'm gonna be living off social welfare or homeless. I don't want anything in between. It's not for me. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not for me. It makes me extremely depressed. I would rather work, 14 hours a day for myself and make barely above minimum wage than I would work like $100,000 a year job for regular time. That's just how I am. I don't like being told what to do. I really don't like it. I can't live a life like that. So I really only have two options, and I'm gonna never stop trying. So I might not make it in the next 3 weeks. It's very likely I don't. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna keep failing forever. I might have to take a year or two off, go get a job, save up money again, and try again. But I will try again if it comes to that. And that's the mentality everyone should have. Don't give up. Get what you want. Anyway, that's everything I've got. King or a pauper, but never the average. Yeah, I can't be average. Again, nothing wrong with average, but I cannot be that. I'm not made for it. I just can't exist that way. Nothing I've ever done, no decision I've ever made has been following the average. I have just not been built that way. Sometimes I like curse my genetics for it because it'd be so much easier to just be like an idiot, lack self-awareness, not, just follow what everybody else does. It'd be so much easier, but I wasn't built that way. So, what can I do? Gotta live with what you got. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day because I don't really have much else to update, and I don't have much else to show. It's really annoying because for a while we were doing a lot of like actual work on stream, but it's just because of the nature of what's left that it's kind of difficult to do that, because most of it is just writing scripts for ads and content, which is really difficult to do for me because I have to focus a lot when writing because it's a very creative like thought process. So it's difficult to do when you have to speak and also try to be at least semi-entertaining. And the other thing is Brain, hello. And yeah, the other thing is actually recording the content, which would also be kind of dumb. So because those are the only two things I really have left, then it's stuff I can't really show on the stream, which is why I haven't been showing much. What challenges are you facing currently? Right now, I mean, my biggest challenge the whole time has been issues with time. I could really use some help with managing stuff. Like just somebody to either help with scripting or help with video editing or help with writing. Um, Even just somebody to bounce ideas off of would be helpful. My biggest issue is the time. But in terms of like actual challenges for moving the needle forward, right now, it's really just being indecisive about what the most important like types of ads and content I should make and actually making it. Because I'm mostly right now limited by my assumptions. So the ads take about a week to test, and I can test at about €50 a week. So I have about 40-ish days of testing. So about 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks of testing I can do. Once that runs out, I'm cooked. But all of those tests and ads that I'm going to run is literally just chance. I just have to hope that I can come up with good enough ads. Maybe we could get some leads organically through content if I put some effort into that too. That's quite difficult and unpredictable as well. So yeah, those are mainly the problems. Budget, time, and yeah, but like on a very high level sort of overview, we just need clients. So top of funnel, script, video editing, time management. Yep. Yeah. Too much to do by myself. That's my biggest limiting factor right now. I need to flood the top of my funnel more. I have to make more organic content and I have to make more ads. Those are the main two things that I need right now. And then write better emails. I actually want to make the email nurture system better. I need to, because I just did it really fast because I needed to get it out there, but I need to go back and fix it. I need to add in some lead magnets occasionally to get people to re-engage. I need to rewrite some of them to be more story-based rather than just purely informational because it gets very boring otherwise and people would stop watching them. Personally, where do you think you should be putting your 9 to 10 hours on a daily basis? Just making content and ads. Right, three things. Making value documents, so some forms of lead magnets or just something to teach people, some kind of valuable piece of information I can give away. The second thing is make interesting organic social media content to try and get leads and use the lead magnets to try and get leads from that content. And the third is writing and recording more ads to test. Those are the main things I need to be doing every day. In my personal opinion. I need to just flood the top of my funnel as much as possible. So like, the only way I'm going to be able to do that is making as much content as I can, giving away as much value as I can, and then also having more ads to test. That's mainly it. Client acquisition. Yes, correct. Pretty much everything in the back end is finished. There's some stuff I could be doing there, but it's not the most important because I can figure out some of the stuff after I already get a client. So everything right now is just top of funnel stuff. Is just getting people's attention. Trying to put myself out there, making sure people know I exist. Hey Dev, you thank your mom for what? What do you mean? Where are you from, Ristina? Just curious as to what time is it for you. Let you know on Discord. Okay, sure. Very secretive, I see. It's not like I'm asking you for your address, but sure. You should thank her for giving you her cake recipe. Why do you have to be weird? I know my ass is big, but like, you saw a glimpse of it once for like a second, and you just have not stopped yapping about it. I should have never stood up, man. Hey, Ches, what's up? I really should have never stood up. It is you, indeed. Correct. Hi. From yesterday. Yeah, I remember. I also saw your comments on one of the videos. I got a sweet tooth. Devin can only be satisfied by cake. You are such a weirdo sometimes, I swear. That's okay. We love you around here. I got a problem, man. Yeah, at least you admit it. At least you admit it. How long do you think my hair is gonna get? I really wonder how, because it's gonna start looking pretty stupid once it starts getting too long, unless I cut it. Because it's gonna be very, like, uneven. But I'm not cutting it until I make money. I am not cutting it. Laughing your ass off. More like laughing my ass off. Bring it down to your shoulder and start wearing one of those floppy Renaissance hats. What are you talking about? What floppy that that's such an interesting description of a hat. Floppy Renaissance hat. It actually showed me something. Is this what you meant? I don't know if it is, but it's something. I just got the long form thing from the short version. Nice. You really love explaining what you're doing, huh? What did you do today then? Tell me about your whole day. Start from like, I woke up, I got up from my bed, be as detailed as possible. Looks like one Leonardo da Vinci would wear. Yeah. That I feel like that would look extremely stupid. Like I would look very dumb if I did that. I forgot. Okay. Okay, bro. Sure. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm tired. It's almost 11 p.m. here. So, yeah, you know, happy to have you all here like usual. I really hope to get back to my usual streaming time sometime soon. Uh, so you do marketing only on the social media like Meta Business? Yeah. So, well, I can do Google Ads too, but I'm not as good at Google Ads. Um, but yeah, primarily I do Facebook and Instagram ads. Yeah. But I also go into like, I make the websites, I would write the lead magnets if needed, I'd help coming up with a good offer. I would what else? Like help with the back end systems, like just coming up with good money models, stuff like that. Google ads are way too expensive. They are fairly expensive, but like it really depends on who you're targeting, how good your keywords are, and how good your landing page is. Most of the problems people have with Google Ads is A, they're targeting way too many irrelevant keywords, and B, is their landing page is horrendous. They don't have, like, most people that I've seen who run Google Ads just send traffic to their homepage, which doesn't even have a direct call to action. It doesn't describe any particular service or offer. So, of course, the conversion rate is going to be low. Some people try to do lead magnet ads as well, which are kind of stupid because, like, it's a high intent search. So why would you want to give away free content for somebody searching to buy a service already? It's kind of backwards. So that's kind of like, people just make a lot of mistakes with Google Ads. Another mistake I see often is there's a setting. It's like a little hidden in Google Ads, but it basically, if you don't toggle it on, it lets people from anywhere search your service. So if you're local and can only serve your local area and you allow people to search from all over the world, you're also losing a bunch of money to that. You have packages for the services you're offering, like basic, premium, and advanced? No, I have one core service, which is basically a full client acquisition system, which I would install. But I do have, like we discussed the other day, like downsell offers to make it more affordable. I don't want to have different tiers of packages because I feel like you need everything, every part of it for it to give you good results. And I feel like if I had like basic, premium, and advanced, the problem would be that I just feel like it would be missing elements and I would want to work on them anyway. So the way that I have it set up is like I'm willing to go pretty far down in terms of the downsells. Like I would probably even give somebody like a 500 euro 1 month trial where they can cancel if they're not happy and get a refund without needing to complete the rest of the payments. Like I'm willing to work somebody down to a very small upfront investment, but I still want to give them the full system. My biggest issue personally is that I took way too long to start doing this myself, and I blew through too much of my budget testing things and failing other things that don't work. Whereas I should have just done advertising to begin with, and it would have worked out significantly better. Uh, okay, bye now. Sorry. I'm gonna go now if you're starting stream tomorrow. Okay. See ya. I do stream on Twitch too, actually. But yeah, like I'm struggling right now because I left myself too little money to work with. But I'm pretty confident if I had the same amount of money now as I did when I started, I would be having no problems. I should have just done the damn ad campaigns to begin with. I am an idiot. But you live and you learn. So what can you do? Okay, bye, Ches. I also did have to learn a good amount of other stuff. Like I knew marketing was the first thing I knew how to do and the Facebook ads and stuff. But I also needed to learn like how to build my own website because I didn't want to pay somebody to do it. Had to learn how to like make decent content again and stuff like that. So it just ate a lot of my time too. See you tomorrow maybe. Yep, see ya. How much have you lost and in how much time? That's a that's a very personal question. Most of the money was lost through just living expenses. I have actually not spent that much money on the business itself. The biggest problem was I spent a really long time learning and trying things and failing. So I can actually open up my accounting stuff here. Give me a second. I can let you know exactly where all of my budget has went. I haven't tracked August and September, but I haven't spent that much these couple months. So I'll let you know. I started in January with 15,783 euro. That's how much I started with. I had expenses, like living expenses that month of. Actually, hold on. Yeah, here's my business investments section. Let me see something else real quick. Accounting. Here we go. So the total amount I have spent on my business is 2,600 euro. Most of it, there was one big payment I had, which was of like attending an event, which was like 400 euro. Then there was a one-time payment for like my website. The biggest expenses were, I could tell you right now, it was setting up my website multiple times, because this was from like a while ago. I started some of this stuff was from like ages ago, not from when I started this year, because I've been working on certain things for like a few years now, but I've started this particular business with this service around January. So including everything, it's about 2,600. Since I've started this, though, since January, let me take a look. It is 1,400. A decent amount went on Webflow, on Facebook, because I ran like a small ad campaign before, which went okay, but I ended up like bringing in a lot of people who didn't have a lot of money. So that's when I kind of decided, I'm like, you know what, maybe I should just learn email marketing. Do email marketing, should be cheaper. What else? Some money I spent on the email campaign software then, and that's about it. Yeah. So that's that. Then in terms of living expenses, it looks like I'm averaging about 1,500 for living expenses a month. So that's been really eating into it as well. And right now I have about 3 grand left. So a little under 3 grand. So I lost a lot, but most of it was just to living expenses. Email marketing tracking tools. Yeah, I was using Instantly. Big mistake. I fucking hate the software. I'm never going back to it again. I should have used Smart Lead, but I didn't know at the time. I also used any mail finder to get emails. Instantly.ai was the software that I was using for email tracking and like running the campaigns. Then the other expenses were using make.com, which is like my backend for automations. Then I used any mail finder to get emails from URLs that I found on Google. And that was mostly it, I think. I use ChatGPT for personalization as well. I put a lot of effort into testing it, and Apollo AI. I did actually use Apollo once just to get a list of leads, but the leads weren't doing very good for me. I have a lot of emails right now still. I have like probably a few thousand emails of people I can still send emails to. So I should probably get to that. It's another avenue I could use. It is quite time consuming to do manually though. I think I'm better off putting in the time into ads. Dev's good at developing backhand. Fuck off. How's your family doing? Seriously, call them and love on them for a bit. Why? Did somebody... Oh yeah, didn't your... Was it your grandmother or something that passed away? God bless her. Is that why you're saying it, or is it just for another reason? I've actually been ignoring my mom the last couple days. Well, not ignoring on purpose. I've just been busy. Been struggling to get back to her. She asked me to do something, but just haven't gotten to it yet. I should do that tomorrow. But they're doing fine. They got a new cat recently. They have a little cute kitty. You want me to show you a picture? Of course you do. Who doesn't like cats? I've become a lot more of a cat person now. After getting a dog, because the dog was... You know what? The most retarded purchase was the dog. Like, I shouldn't have got a dog. That was a big mistake, but I really wanted this one. But I really fucked up there. Yeah, yeah. I know. I really fucked up getting a dog. I could have put that money into ads instead. But whatever, can't get rid of him now. He's very annoying. He's very cute, but very annoying. Look, I'm gonna go get him. Give me a second. Here. Look at him. How could I not get him? Look at him. He's so fucking cute. Look at him. Darky. Hello. Anyway. Yeah. Can't get rid of him now, though. How do you then manage to get rid of a dog? No, I can't. I mean, yeah. Once he's there, he's there. Don't call him a rat dog. He doesn't look like a rat. No, but Grandma Farmer is close. Bruises like a peach. From a doorknob and his armor turned purple. He's 87, still working in the garden. I got 2 dogs from an ex who cheated on me. A week after getting me said 2 dogs. God damn. That's brutal. No rats. Dogs get rats. What? He's just kind of staring at the wall now. I locked him in here. Hold on. I'm gonna put him back to bed. He was sleeping. I disturbed him. But yeah, I always thought I was more of a dog person, but after getting a dog, I have realized I'm actually indeed a cat person. So I will be getting a cat next. Rat dogs hunt rats is a noun, not an adjective. Oh, okay. Okay. Ah, yes, also the kitty. Hold on. This is not my cat. This is the cat my family got recently. Just want to show it to you. I don't know if you'll see it in the camera very well. See? Good kitty. Like a what dog? Can I say that? Without getting banned? I mean, YouTube didn't moderate it, so... I had to open the messages, so I need to remember to reply to this now. All right. Is that a short leg dog? Cat? I have no clue. It looks like a normal cat to me. I don't really know. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everybody. Hope you all have a nice night or day or whatever time it is for you all. Thanks for joining me and listening to me yap. What do you plan to target for tomorrow? I don't know. Ads and content. I need to start getting into making reels again. So maybe some reel scripts, and I'll see if I can plan out and record some more advertisements. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Maybe I will stream some of the process. It depends. I'll see how busy I am. Because that is kind of the whole point of this, is that I don't do the work on stream. It's just recently I haven't because of the nature of the work. So I've just been kind of like showing it instead. But yeah, we'll see. Also don't know when I'll stream tomorrow. Like, it's been very all over the place. Use ChatGPT Plus? Yes, I do have a ChatGPT Plus subscription. Yes. I find it very useful for creating like draft documents and for brainstorming and stuff. Very useful. Sora for reels. No, I record my own reels. I used to, at least. Nowadays, it's just been a bunch of clips, but I need to get back into doing proper reels. And if you have more questions, ask me on Discord. I gotta stop stream. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, good night stream. Thank you. Good night stream. Good stream night. Okay. Brain is starting to glitch. Good night. Good day. Wherever anybody is. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take good rest. I will. Thank you. You too.